Hi everyone, it's Milo here and welcome back to the final concluding stages of Walker Wasteland. Kicking it off with the usual team from the current series with the Michonne as the leader, plus 24 crit, Maggie, Josh, Abraham, Chuck and a second Abraham as my ally. Now I am saving the other 4-star Michonne for the last stage, so I will double up on the plus 24 crit, and for this one I'm just going to have to struggle through it with the Abraham as the ally with the plus 30 HP and also plus 30 defense. So hopefully I can get out a few headshots here. I'm probably going to have to employ the help of my nitric oxide to get me through this stage, and I'm assuming I'm going to lose a few people. So we'll just kick off the nitric oxide here. Now we've got 8 waves and we've only got 5 nitric oxides, so we've just got to be wary of that and smart about it. So I'm gonna try and only use it when I really need to, so when they're all closing in on me and I need to make those headshots to get rid of them. The first wave we got through without using one. The second, they started to surround me a bit, so I had to use it. This one I should get through without using it. So that's just got to make sure you're maximising your ability of those nitric oxides or sharpshooters if you're using ranged characters, because you only have a limited amount, so you've got to be making sure when you've got these larger waves like 8 here, that if you can go through a wave without using them, that you do, so you can save them for when you get in surrounded and need them. You want them to save them for the important occasions, because the last thing you want is all your players dying and not having enough smelling salts to bring them back, which is not always the way to go. I don't ever use coins to revive myself. If I did fail a stage, I haven't failed one for quite a while, I would just restart it and hopefully have better tactics, but I'm sure there's some people out there that use coins to revive, which if you do and that's your thing, that's your thing. I can't really deny it, I guess, but I just don't actually do it myself. We're doing okay with, they're doing okay with the headshots without having, I guess, the maximum crit they could have. Hopefully in this last stage they should get through it a lot more quickly than this stage with the doubling up of the Michonne with the plus 24. I saved her purposely for the last stage. Compass, that's alright. So for this last one, let's get through it, and as I said, we'll double up with the Michonne. There we go, so that's plus 48 crit. That's a good boost to crit, and we should headshot our way through this, starting off with the 12 walkers here. Got another 8 waves of them, and once again those barriers. The one thing that annoys me about having a melee team is those barriers. That's why I'm a big fan of my ranged teams, or half and half, but other than that, when they're filtering through the barriers there, they are headshotting it, which is really nice. They're getting a lot of headshots in, which is what you want, and which is why I wanted to double up on the Michonnes on this last stage, just to get through it that bit easier and quickly. Being that there are 8 waves, I didn't want to have to be sticking around longer than I have to. We're going to keep going. Come on guys, headshots. I need a couple in that wave. Headshots! Headshots! So as you can see, I'm not having to use my nitric oxide in these ones, just because I've got enough crit with the ally and then my leader. So that's what you want to try and do if you're relying a lot on your battle items, is look at trying to get another strong ally with a high crit, and then you won't have to use those battle items, and it makes the stage a lot more smoother to go through, and you're not having to use battle items. and that means you're not having to make more battle items because you're not using them, which is always nice. I do actually have a lot of chunks of battle items just purely because when I get too much wood and food, that's what I spend it on. Either I train players or I also make tons and tons of battle items, which is good because you only have to do it every now and then if you do it in bulk instead of all the time. But that is that done. That was fairly easy, that stage with those 2 missions. If you can get 2 of them, definitely get 2 of them. It'll make it a lot easier. So there's the mystery bags and things like that. Thanks for watching.